Here with Islanders head coach Jim Hulton. Jim, last night, big win in St. John. What does that do for morale now, just being back in the win column?
Well, I think when you're in a skid, you're desperately looking for some way to get out of it because it directly goes to your confidence. And we talked after the Quebec game. I didn't think we'd played a bad game. We just were finding ways to lose as opposed to finding ways to win. So you're searching for that magic formula, and I think we found it last night. Same situation, tied after 2 periods. Coughed up a 2-goal lead, but we stuck with it. Got a big power play goal by Shields, and then I thought we did a much better job of defending the lead, and got rewarded for it.
Speaking of Shields, finally got not only his first but his second as a Charlottetown Islander. How does that kind of help him settle in?
Well, it's nice for Willie to get the monkey off his back. He'd had a number of great chances. I think he'd rung 4 or 5 goalposts in his time with us. He knew it was only a matter of time, but easier for us to say that, and it's difficult when you're living through it. But a beautiful quick release down the wall, a sign of things to come for him, and then real tenacious, persistent effort on the second one, and a 3-point night and a real good night. And you can see his confidence building after the goal, and hopefully he can continue to climb.
Now you're looking for your first win in Charlottetown since the Christmas break. How is that kind of impacting the team and just trying to drive them to get into that win column here at home?
Well, we're aware of it. It'd be hard not to be aware of it, but I think for us, we try to wipe the slate clean every day and start with our process and go from there. So our confidence was obviously a little bit higher today coming in after the win last night, and we had a good robust workout here today, and we want to try to build on the energy. The schedule sets up nice for us. Shawinigan has a game this evening, so they're going to be a little bit tired coming in. I think our energy, our sickness is starting to flush itself out. We looked more energetic as a group last night, and I think that's going to be another key tomorrow, is to bring that energy, be the fresh team, and use home ice to our advantage.
Now you have a bit of a rivalry coming in, the Shawinigan Cataractes. Do these guys on the team kind of understand that? I know Mike's the only one left from the run in the playoffs, but does Shawinigan kind of add a bit of a chip to the shoulder?
Well, I think just given the history of the franchise and the fact that our only trip to the finals, we come up short against this franchise, it means a lot. It certainly does to the staff that's still here. And the faces have changed on both sides, but I still think there's an underlying element of rivalry that's healthy, and then hopefully we're looking for some revenge.
And then you have Chicoutimi coming into town, a lot of young guys on that roster. You got Villeneuve, Wang, speaking of Massey, who's going to the Kubota Top Prospects game. What does all those big names coming into town make you guys want to prepare for?
Well, it's a really talented team. I think if you look at the roster makeup of Chicoutimi, it's similar to what we are. You're going through some tough nights in terms of a rebuild, but a really, really bright future. Some terrific players that were highlighted last year here in the Canada Games in this roster. What it means is you have to be diligent and you have to be aware of who you're on the ice with, because if you're not, they can hurt you in a hurry.
Now, the 2 games coming in this weekend, what can fans expect here at the Eastlink Center?
Well, hopefully we can expect better results. It's been a tough go for us here on home ice in the calendar year here. So hopefully, again, I think that just get off on the right foot. I thought when you start the week off well with a win in St. John, if we can carry that momentum forward into the weekend, we'll be in good stead.
And what's the roster looking like finally for this weekend? A few injuries on the board. Is there anyone you can expect to probably not be suiting up for the Islanders this weekend?
Looking like we'll probably carry the same lineup through that we had last night. Both the injury front, Maruna is definitely out all weekend. He's got a fairly severe viral infection that will keep him out at least until next weekend. Horth is day-to-day with lower body. Huckins is day-to-day with an upper body. Both guys, safe to say, if it was a playoff game, would be in, but we're going to err on the side of caution and make sure that it doesn't turn into a long-term injury.
Great, thanks, Jim.
Thank you.